going on, guys? Today, Joe Rosner here. What we're going to talk about is the JRX Messenger process, how to do it, why it's important, and the fundamentals of making it happen, which will also take your business to astronomical growth as long as you implement these daily things in the Messenger process, okay? So, obviously, we know, right, Messenger can get tedious, but any business that you start off from the beginning that's online, as far as online coaching goes as well, you have to start off by reaching out to people, right? It's a non-negotiable. Get your name out there, especially unless you're loaded with money and you came into this and you have a whole bunch of money, then you can, do Facebook ads and all this other stuff. But a smart, successful startup to getting your online coaching business going is definitely by trying to save as much money in the front end, so that way you can reap the rewards in the back end and have automated things going on at that point in time. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper. You just got to put in the grind, right? You are starting a business. So at the end of the day, we reach out, right? Facebook is a huge one. The reason why I love Facebook so much is because this is your personal profile, right? People know who you are. They know, love, and trust you on that profile. This is an easy way for you to reach out and start connecting with people that might be interested in your online coaching, whether they want to lose weight, have nutrition benefits. Maybe they struggle with, a relationship with nutrition. Maybe they just had kids and they want to get back to the pre-baby weight, like something. It doesn't matter. Maybe they're an ultra-marathon runner and they want to get results that way. Easiest way is to do that through Facebook and Instagram. Now on Facebook, one of the things that you can do to search for, right, because I know it's, to find people that want to get into your coaching business, you can look at in groups, different Facebook groups that are related to fitness, or moms groups, or sports specific type groups, right? You can search in the search bar, type in things like fitness journey or different gyms, stuff like that have other people posting, so you can find people that way. You can search hashtags. You can look at hashtags that say fitness journey, losing weight, whatever. It doesn't really matter. There's millions of hashtags out there that you can find. And most importantly, your friends, right? You can reach out, to your friends and talk to them about the fitness journey, right? Now, one of the things that I want to make very clear here is don't be spammy when you talk to people. Be extremely authentic. And that's you being you, right? Now, anybody engaging on your posts, your friends, in these groups, in these searches, different things like that, be authentically you, be real. Also, your profile, make it real. Don't just do all the glamour stuff. Don't be a highlight reel. That shit's fake, okay? At the end of the day, show who you are, show what you're capable of, and help people. Now, when you're reaching out for Messenger process, either in Instagram or on Facebook, Instagram, you can search hashtags, followers, you can search people, right? I always would recommend in the beginning the 5-day Messenger process, right? And the reason why I recommend that is because it's going to grow your following at the same time is start generating leads for you, okay? How do you do that? Say you add a friend on Facebook, right? Or you're following somebody on Instagram for the first time. You add them. Then for 5 days, you're going to message, or you're going to like, and you're going to comment on their stuff. You're going to engage with them. You're going to be a real person liking and commenting on their everyday activity on their stuff for 5 days. This gets you to show up on their page, their stuff to show up on yours, so you notice when they're online, when they're offline. You notice what they're doing, what they're into. Maybe they have a fitness journey that they're on already. It gets you to know more information, but also be real and show that you care about them and want to help them, right? So on that 5th day, when you decide to reach out and you message them, being authentic, that day is where you're going to message them about something that they're currently doing. By this point, you should know enough about somebody after following them and commenting and liking on their stuff for 5 days, right? At this point, you should know if they do running, or if they have kids, or if they like this or whatever. Talk about that stuff. Start creating an authentic conversation with them and lead them into whether or not they have some sort of health and fitness goals or something that your program can benefit them to, right? Now, as you're doing this, one of the biggest things that you want to do is make sure that you're keeping detailed notes to track this process. It could be an Excel spreadsheet, it could be a Google Doc. Either way, you need to be able to track this process of how many people you're adding and how many people you're responding to and messaging, and what they're saying and what you're saying back and forth. And the reason why you want to track this, because if you can't track it, you can't scale it, right? And if you can't track it, then you're not going to continuously keep going, and then it gets lost in the wave work of the internet and the 1,000 other messages that you have going on out there. So keep daily tracks of this so you know what you're doing, right? After all, you are running a business, so treat it like one, right? One of the biggest things that I see happen is we get bombarded, right? Oh, messenger process, or I don't want to do messages, I don't want to do this, or man, I sent out so many messages. If you're sending out messages on Facebook specifically, and it's not getting engagement back, are they your friend? One, look, did they add you back? If not, wait, because it's just going into this thing that they don't see on a regular basis. It could take them months to see it. Two, look at the message you're sending. Is it something that they're gonna want to respond to? Ask yourself, would you respond to this message? Yes or no? Be clear. Be focused on trying to serve the client, the prospect, right? That's one of the ways. Now, when they respond, interact back and forth. Don't just say, hey, I think I got something that's gonna benefit you. Let's go ahead and hop on a call real quick, right? I know the process is to try to get them from online to offline as soon as possible onto that phone call. I get it, but there's still a fine line between being annoying and actually serving them and getting them onto a phone with you to actually benefit and help them out. Start asking enough questions. If you don't ask enough of the right questions, they're never gonna hop on with you anyways, okay? Keep the track. The reason, the Google Doc, right? So Sally, right? She added me as a friend. I messaged her this day, I messaged her this day. Day 5, boom, boom, I commented and liked all the way through day 1 through 4. Day 5, boom, it's time to message her, right? Message her, write what you messaged her. Keep notes. She replied back, this is what she replied back, blah, blah, blah. Message, reply back, right? Awesome, Sally. It looks like you blah, blah, blah. Your journey is going extremely well. You know, how long have you been working out? What, you know, are you where you want to be, or do you still got some, you know, more goals ahead, right? Well, I don't know. I think, you know, it's going, but it's not going as fast as I'd like it to. Why do you think it's not going as fast as you'd like it to? I think you look phenomenal. Well, I would just really like this. Well, what are you doing to implement that, right? Well, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of just, you know, I work out 6 days a week, and I'm just kind of going in there, and whatever feels right, I just kind of do it, right? She's telling you she doesn't have a schedule. She doesn't necessarily know a route and probably needs some accountability. This is where you can say, hey, Sally, guess what? I think that you would absolutely love what I have to offer, and I have some tips that I would love to at least give you. I would text it all out here, but it'd be like an 18-page essay. Do you have time to hop on the phone real quick? Or what time works best for you to hop on the phone so I can give you a couple of tips that might, you know, speed up the process from you getting to your health goals, right? Be clear, be authentic, be you, and give a shit, right? At the end of the day, care about getting people to where they want to go first before you care about the return on the investment, okay? You do that, you keep track, you start reaching out. Now, this is tedious. This gets, you know, blah, blah, blah. But as you start going, start looking at what you're sending people. I guarantee you, the moment that you start feeling that thought process of, oh, I'm sending out a lot of messages, this isn't working, blah, blah, blah. You're sending out maybe the wrong message. Look at it, change it up a little bit, and try it a different way, right? Instagram, right? Same type of thing. Start following people that you think you could benefit with your program. Start following influencers and commenting on their stuff. That'll draw people that are also following these influencers to maybe see, you know, like the comment that you put, some sort of educated comment, some authentic, real you comment, and follow what you're doing and might be interested in what you have to offer, right? Message them. The thing about Instagram is there's so much traffic on there, you get ghosted a lot, right? Well, you got to make yourself stand out and be way more interesting than everybody else. It's a process. You have to try it though, right? Facebook, I love it because that's your personal page. People get to know, love, and trust you. You might post about your family. You might post about your dog. You might post about exercise, some nutrition stuff, doing whatever you want to do, vacations. They see a little bit more into your life. It's an easy way for you to brand yourself and be really authentic and show up every single day and serve people. So that's JRX Messenger process, 5-day process. Add them, like and comment on their stuff for 5 days. After that, then you start creating that message with them, being authentically you, and continue getting them into your program. Now, if you haven't added them and you're reaching out to your friends list, same type of thing, start commenting and engaging on their stuff for a couple of days, then reach out, message them related to the things that you've been commenting. You know what they've been up to recently, not 5 years ago, and start working them towards maybe helping them get to a healthier place in their life. I hope this was very valuable. I know it was very valuable. This is one of the key things to start your business off in the beginning, that no matter what always has to be implemented in order to get the ball rolling until we can start doing some things down the road. So either way, I still do this, everybody still does this. Just keep reaching and always lead from the heart. I love you guys.